It's a show. It's a podcast show. Welcome to the Julie Cross Podcast Show. Empowering, energising and entertaining.
Hey friends, just wanted to drop by and talk all things humour. That was the focus recently of my adults only show. And got some great feedback on it, so much so actually that a lady just recently contacted me to interview me for her show, online show. But she said, it was so exciting to be able to interview a comedian. And I was like, you got the wrong girl. I'm not a comedian, but I am into humour. Because I just think that we underestimate the power of humour. You know, antidepressants don't just have to come in a blister pack. They can come in a moment that you can create some humour in, and it will connect people. It creates magic in the mundane, you know, to add some humour. And we talk about wanting stages to make a difference in the world. We have stages in the most mundane of moments to make a difference in people's lives and to connect people and to inspire them. And humour's one of the way that we do that. And it lightens our world. It lightens our life as well. So a couple of the stories I told about, you know, finding humour in just the very normal moments. So I was in an IGA and wanted 200 grams of ham, as you do, you know, for the school lunches, 200 grams of ham. So I said to the lady in the deli, you know, 200 grams of ham. And, you know, they grab the ham, they throw it on the scales. But she threw it on and then they do that thing of taking, adding, you know, but she threw it on the scales, 200 right on the money. Well, when I saw the 200 come up, I was like, ooh, I said, you must wish you had a bell to ring. I said, right on the money, first time. She was a bit like, and then she said, oh, it does feel a little bit like that. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't mind having a ring bell, like, you know, woo. And I'm like, absolutely. And then, you know, we're laughing and people are coming over and you know, having a bit of a clap. And so and instantly then we're all talking to each other and it creates connection and lightness and laughter and love. And so it's a good thing to find the humour in just the most mundane moments. And then there was another day I was in at the IGA and the lady in front of me was being served, you know, beep, beep, beep. And then the guy serving her and beep. And then the lady could kind of go, oh, I just want a price check on that. Well, how much did you just charge me for that? Oh, I don't think that's what it was. Beep, beep. Oh, how much is that one? No, I'm not sure if that's what the sign said. Could you just get a price check? And he's getting a little bit testy. And then beep, oh, how much was that? And I could see him start to kind of stop himself from rolling his eyes. So, and to be honest, I sort of started getting a little bit like, oh my God, it's all right, just let's do this. But then you just relax back into it. And I kind of was watching his reaction and thought, oh, we don't need two of us getting stressed. So when it was my turn next, and he goes, beep, beep. And I go, oh, can I get a price check on that? And he goes, and I go, just kidding. And then he laughed and we laughed and the person behind me laughed and we all had a bit of a joke and, you know, laughed and you take a risk. I know you take a bit of a risk because maybe he wanted to pick up something and hit me over the head with it. I don't know, maybe he would have got pissed off. I don't know. So humour does involve these days, it appears, taking a little bit of risk. But I just think it's worth the risk for all of us to find that lightness in life, you know. When they're so heavy, you turn on the news and everything's so heavy. We've got to be able to lighten up a little bit and find that lightness and laughter. And, you know, I had to smile too when I was doing the research because everyone has a go at me about my selfie face. I know people have a go at me about my selfie face is always like, and even when I'm taking a photo of other people, I go, so it's kind of just my selfie face. But, you know, the in thing is to have the, you know, but then I read some research about humour. I was doing some research about humour and I read some research done on the fact that even when you make your face into a smile, like even you start that process, your brain starts triggering off endorphins because it's thinking that we're happy. So every time I do this in a selfie, it's like a little bit of therapy, you know. So you might want to get your selfie face going on. So laughter, love, lightness. I wish some of that for you today. Have a great one.
Love to hear your thoughts about this show, or if there is something that you would love discussed on the Julie Cross Podcast Show, then please head over to iTunes and leave a review. Love to hear from you.